Every day in the USA, people find themselves in court.
All right, calling case number 25674FY, People versus Tamara Lee Whitmer. Appearances.
Hello?
Hello. Your appearance in the record.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I couldn't hear. Good afternoon, Your Honor. Nijad Mihana, appearing on behalf of Miss Whitmer, P59371.
Miss Whitmer, could you please state your name for the record?
It's Tamara Lee Whitmer.
Okay, and today is the date and time set for a probable cause conference. It's being conducted by Zoom. Do you give Zoom consent for this hearing on behalf of your client counsel?
Well, Judge, I suppose the first thing we should address is my client does not wish to have an attorney and she wants to represent herself.
All right. Ms. Whitmer, do you understand that you have the right to have an attorney present? If you cannot afford one, will be appointed to represent you at public expense. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Knowing that, do you wish to waive your right to have an attorney?
Yes.
Do you also understand that when you represent yourself, that you are held to the same standard as an attorney, which means you are required to know the rules of evidence, the rules of procedure, you are to know how to conduct yourself in court, etc. Do you understand that you're still held to the same standard as an attorney?
Yes.
And you understand that even attorneys who have been through law school and been through college and have had numerous years of practice, that sometimes they encounter situations and legal issues that they have to research and question, etc. And knowing that they still have to do that, and you not being an attorney, you still want to represent yourself.
Yes.
You're positive.
Yes.
Okay. Counsel, would you mind just being on standby just to make sure I do everything right?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, so today's the date and time set for a probable cause conference. It's being conducted by Zoom. Ms. Whitmer, do you agree to appear by Zoom?
Yes.
Okay. How do you wish to proceed?
Not guilty.
Okay, a not guilty plea has already been entered on your behalf. See, this is what I'm talking about. You're expected to know how to answer that question. So what do you wish to do today?
Tell my side of the story.
Okay. So that typically happens at a trial. So now, what would you like to do?
Take it to trial because I don't want to do 2 years.
Okay, but this is a felony case, so you can't just go right to trial. There's certain procedures in place that you have to decide whether or not you wish to move forward with. I'm not going to hold your hand and babysit you and teach you the law because I don't have time. So you want to represent yourself, so tell me what you would like to do. If you don't know, then I trust or I'm advising you to speak to this attorney who does know.
I'm not taking his help.
You can't talk at the same time. He can present you the options and then you can tell him what you want to do.
No, thank you.
Okay. Do you want to have a preliminary examination in this case?
Meaning?
This is a PCC. Okay. I'm not going to explain it to you. You don't know what an exam is? So how do you know if you want it or not?
I don't want an attorney.
Okay, but it's clear to me that you don't know how to represent yourself because you can't answer the fundamental, simple, basic question of how do you wish to proceed?
Right. I told you, I'm not pleading guilty to it.
Nobody's asking you to.
No one's mental. I'm not going to pay the state. I already have government. I already have corruption reporting.
Okay.
By law enforcement, by the way. I have harassment already reported. That's what this is over.
Here are your options. You can either have this matter set for a preliminary examination, or you can waive your preliminary examination, have this bound over to Third Circuit Court.
Mm,
Do you know what a preliminary examination is?
no.
A preliminary examination looks a lot like a trial. The prosecutor comes into the courtroom and he or she will call witnesses to the stand. You or your attorney will be given an opportunity to cross-examine or confront those witnesses. The only difference between a preliminary examination and a trial is that the prosecutor has the burden of proof of showing by a probable cause standard that there is a sufficient basis for the charges. Meaning, in other words, the prosecutor has to show that there was a crime that was probably committed in either Wyandotte or Riverview, and that you were the individual who probably committed it. That's all they have to show. The court will not consider defenses. It's just to make sure that there is a sufficient factual basis to allow this case to move forward to the next level of in the judicial system, which would be circuit court. Knowing that, do you wish to move forward with a preliminary examination, or do you wish to waive?
Waive.
Counsel? Is he there? I'm telling he left. Oh, there he
Right
is.
here, Judge.
I just had a heart attack.
The issue, Judge, is that I don't have discovery, and I think the prosecution was going to send it to me this morning. I don't know if I have it yet. And so I don't have the discovery to be able to assist her with what she would do, and she does not want to talk to me. So
Well, I guess now I'm having concerns about competency.
me too.
Any objection to just referring this for a competency review?
Um, my only concern is I didn't get a chance to be able to flush that out from her. And
Why don't you, can you place on the record, what your position would be? It sounds like she doesn't want to talk to you.
that's correct, Judge. So I wanted to explore with her the issue of competency referral and what it would entail and so forth, given the fact that she's locked up as well. But I couldn't do any of that. And when I tried to inquire, she wouldn't let me. And she actually she denied that she has any issues and said, "Why are you asking me the questions? You're not my attorney."
Okay, do you know if we need a stipulation from the prosecutor to obtain a competency referral? Can the court do it sua sponte?
I think the court can do it. Either party can ask for it, and including the judge can also send the referral if they think there is a need.
Court is going to refer this matter for a competency evaluation. Bond is continued. Do you usually set a competency hearing about 90 days out, Madam Court Reporter?
You should do a review session about 3 months. So
Court will set a competency hearing. We'll bring us to August. Can I get a date in August? You have one right there?
yes, and August 28th.
Then would that be 9 a.m.?
We can do that.
All right, let's set this for a competency hearing, August 28th at 9 a.m. by Zoom.
Okay, sounds good, Your Honor.
Anything else for this record?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Thank you. That will conclude this hearing. Calling case number 25631 FY People versus Nikki Rose Cachero.
That's Your Honor. I just want to turn up the Cachero. This is going to be a waiver of the exam.
Okay, Ms. Cachero, please state your name for the record.
Nikki Rose Cashiro.
Oh, this is the date and time set for, it looks like it was set for a preliminary examination for today, is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor. The reason why she's not here, she's currently in a Christian guidance center as a condition of her bond, and she's on.
Perfect, you read my mind, you knew what I was gonna ask. Okay, so Ms. Cachero, you agree to appear by Zoom?
Yes.
All right, as already indicated, this is the date and time set for a preliminary examination. It's being conducted as a hybrid hearing. Ms. Cashero has indicated she agrees to appear by Zoom. Ms. Cashero, do you understand the purpose and nature of a preliminary examination, or would you like me to explain it to you?
My attorney just explained it to me.
Okay, so you're satisfied, you understand the purpose and nature of a preliminary examination?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
And do you understand that you have the right to have a preliminary examination in this case?
Yes, I do. I understand.
And after speaking with your attorney, is it your decision to give up and waive your right to have that exam?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that in waiving your preliminary examination, this court has no alternative but to bind you over to the Third Circuit Court on the information as contained within the complaint and warrant?
Yes, I understand.
And is that what you wish for this court to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
Outside of what's being said in court, is anyone promising you anything to get you to waive your exam?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone forcing you or threatening you to get you to waive your exam?
No,
Is it your own choice to waive your exam?
it's my own choice. Yes.
Are you satisfied with that waiver?
Satisfied.
Yes.
Is it thorough enough, or do we
It
need
is,
to?
Robert, just one question, Ms. Cashero, I had your permission to sign your name to the waiver form.
Yes. Yes, you do.
All right, the court is satisfied that there is, that the waiver is voluntarily, freely, and understandingly given. The defendant is hereby bound over to the Wayne County Third Circuit Court on the information as contained within the complaint and warrant. The arraignment on the information, it'll be 2 weeks from today's date?
1 week because she's.
Oh, she's still considered in custody.
Correct.
Okay. Arraignment on the information will be 1 week from today's date, which is June 5th. Let's say 9 a.m. at Wayne County Criminal Justice Center. Court will continue the bond in all its conditions. Anything else for this record?
Nothing else by the defendant.
Thank you so much.
I just have one question. Do I have to appear in person or can I do it over Zoom?
Ms. Cashero, once I find out who the judge is, I'll let you know. Some
Okay.
two here. One will do it by mail and the other one will allow you to do it by Zoom.
Okay, thank
So
you.
find out who it is. It'll probably be a few days before I'll touch base with you on it.
Okay, thank you.
All right, good time. This PCC, clients on Teller, not on Zoom, but he's asking friends around the cloud. If you want to just.
No photos. All right, that prior hearing is concluded, if not already.
Okay.